Hey, it's your girl, Miss Jennifer. So today I just want to talk real quickly about InboxDollars. A lot of people may have heard about this and been wondering if it was legit, is it a scam or whatever. So I'm going to give my honest feedback off of InboxDollars. I have used it since September, October. So I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 months. Okay, do you legitimately get checks? Yes, you do. So the first time I tried it, there's a threshold. You have to earn at least $30 into your InboxDollars in order to cash out. And at that point, they'll send you a paper check. And when they send the paper check, they do take off a small fee of a couple dollars. And then they'll mail you a check. Or you can get it put on like a reloadable debit card or something like that. So the first time it only took me like 2 days to get to the $30, and one of the reasons why is because one of the offers that I did was about $15 or something by itself. So at that point I really liked it, and so I kept doing it. After I got my first check, I continued to do it and I continued to gross money. However, lately, and this has been an issue over the last 2 months, so the first 2 months were great. The past 2 months, this is what I've noticed, that there are surveys and offers that I've done that the money was never added to my InboxDollar account. Now, if it just happened once or twice, I wouldn't be so annoyed about it, but I'm very irritated about it at this point, because you spend this time taking these surveys and it says, oh, your InboxDollar, you'll be credited within 30 minutes or whatever, and then there's nothing there. So of course you can reach out to them on their chat support, or you can call, but they are going to want to know what the survey name was. Now, if you've done InboxDollars, then all the surveys don't just have a name. They usually have a survey ID, so it'll be like SV underscore and this series of numbers. When you go in to see what surveys are available, most people don't sit there and memorize an ID tag, right? Because you're expecting to be paid for the survey that they say that they're going to pay you for. You're expecting to be compensated. So for the ones where I had the survey ID and I wasn't compensated, and the only reason why I had it is because sometimes they'll send a survey to your email inbox and then you can click on it from there. So for those particular surveys, I was able to go in my email and get it, and they did credit it to me within like 72 hours. The problem is there are a lot of surveys that I've done and I have no idea what the survey ID was. So it's irritating because now I have it's probably about 6 surveys that I've done that I've never received credit for, and they won't give me credit because I don't know what the survey name was. And most of these happen before I realized that there was an issue and how their procedure worked about getting the credit to you. So that's something for you to be very aware of if you're dealing with InboxDollars, to make sure every survey you take, get the survey ID name, pay attention and see if you're credited, what you're supposed to be credited. So I would write down the name of the survey, like the survey ID, and how much you were supposed to receive. They are not very sympathetic towards it. It doesn't matter because you have to have 30. So say you want to quit, you don't want to do it anymore, because why are you going to keep taking these surveys that you're not getting paid for? You can have $27 in your inbox and you've worked for those $27. But guess what? Even if you quit, they will not cash you out until you get to 30. So it's basically a matter of, do I continue to do stuff where I may or may not be credited, or do I just let the $27 or the $25 or the $29 that I've accumulated go? So that's a humongous con for me on the side of InboxDollar. The pro is when it is working, it is a very good, little side thing to have to earn, 30, 60, 50 extra dollars a month. So in that respect, it is good. And from my first half of dealing with it, it was good. But now that they're having these issues, and I don't know if it's an issue or if it's a con and not a con, like a negative, if it's a con they're running. So I don't know if it's just a glitch they have, or if it's a game that they're playing where they're getting the surveys done for whoever they're partnering with, but then you're not getting your money. I don't know, but that's just something for you to be aware of. If you are thinking about joining InboxDollars, you do get checks. So yeah, it's legitimate. You will get a check. It's just a matter of, are you getting what you know, I've taken surveys and worked for. I have a friend who's gotten multiple checks from them, but even they said lately they're seeing where they were not credited for certain things they should have been credited for. If you do already use InboxDollars, I would just say, just make sure you're making a note of the survey ID. So that way, at least if it comes up where you're not being credited, you can go to their customer care, whatever, and provide them with that ID so that you can be credited your proper amount. Because I would say, if I had to guess, maybe, I don't know, maybe like, it's probably like somewhere between $6 to $8 between all the surveys that I've done and the offers I've done that I've not been credited for. Like, there are ones where, like $1.50 ones where I've done it and not having received credit for. Or the one that really ticks me off is the where you sit there for 15 minutes doing a survey and then you get to the end and it goes, oh, you didn't qualify. But you took the actual survey. It wasn't the pre-screen, because sometimes they'll have a short pre-screen to see if you qualify, and if you don't, they say you didn't qualify. But a pre-screen don't take 15 minutes. So there was one where I literally spent like 12 to 15 minutes taking the actual survey. These were not pre-qualification questions. This was the actual survey on a product. And I got to the end of it like, oh, you didn't qualify. So yeah, so I got to the point where at that point I only would do surveys that took 4 to 5 minutes. That way, if they tried to, you know, play me, then it wouldn't have been like 15-20 minutes I've spent on the survey. So now I will only do the very short time ones. So, you know, just some things for you to be aware of. I'm not going to say that they are a scam. I'm not going to say that, because like I said, I have received a check before from them, and I have a friend who's received multiple checks from them. But just be aware of the issues that InboxDollars have, and make sure you do your due diligence and mark down your survey IDs. Well, that's all I have to say about it right now. Hopefully they get it together so I can get to 30 and cash out. Like, once I get to my 30, I'm done with dealing with it. The only reason I'm still doing it is because I made, like, the last time I got to, I'm up to like 24, 25, and I'm gonna be pissed if I have to let that go. And I've actually sat there and did the work to get to, you know, that far. So I'm not, you know, I really hate to be $5, $6 away from cash, you know, the cash out thresholds, and then don't get it. So, you know, let me know what your experiences are, or what else have you tried that might be like InboxDollars, but a little bit more credible. You know, they're a little bit more accurate with getting your stuff done. Until next time, peace.